Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Off Script podcast. It is our neighborhood by neighborhood podcast where we get a chance to check in with you community by community and let you know what is going on in your area. I'm Shari Armstrong.
I'm Amy Wegman.
Hello, Amy Wegman.
So glad you're with us this morning. If you're streaming on Facebook, hello, drop us a line, drop us a question. We're also streaming on YouTube and fox4now.com. We're here Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at 10. Just going off script.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Chatting. What are you looking at?
Well, to be honest with you, I was trying to make sure we were live, but also I was reminded that we have like a couple big updates coming in the newsroom. So I see that, Lee County Sheriff's Office is about to give an update in regards to the Bonita Springs investigation. And then also we're expecting one from the Cape Coral Police Department in regards to that homicide investigation. Even though the suspect hasn't been charged with homicide yet, we are expecting further charges later on in the day. So just some big
It's a big, news day. If you want to catch up on either of those stories, you can go to fox4now.com. Paloma is the community in Bonita Springs. It's just west of I-75 where there was a death investigation in Bonita. And then Jacaranda Parkway is where earlier this week there was a death investigation that turned into a homicide investigation. So a lot of upsetting news.
Yeah. So we'll have the latest coming up. Anyway, how are you? I feel like I should check in.
I am well.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to think about it.
Yeah,
I'm good.
Good. Okay. I know you're going to have 4 things coming up, 4 things to do this weekend, and there are a lot of cool events that are going on. So
there are some cool things happening around town. Man, that rain. Woo!
You mean that baby hurricane we had yesterday?
I was in the parent pickup line, and they had to they're like, we're not doing dismissal right now.
Yeah.
You're going to have to wait 20 minutes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because, the lightning was right there where I was.
Yeah.
But, that was some intense rain, and we're going to see more of it today.
Around the same time, right? Trent said?
Well, Trent said in the 4 to 8 window.
Okay, so a little later in the day.
So those after-school sports, practice might get canceled tonight. Sorry for you.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some changes happening as we speak in Cape Coral at the boathouse.
Man, all right. I remember when this was breaking news. Remember the fire?
Oh my gosh, it's crazy, yeah.
Completely destroyed the Boathouse, which is an iconic restaurant in Cape Coral.
There we go.
Yeah, boom. So a couple months ago, we learned that they were planning to rebuild it. And today is a big day in that process.
Yeah, so demolition is starting now as we speak. The boathouse burned down and there was this back and forth between the city of Cape Coral and the Kearns Restaurant Group about who was going to demolish the building, if they were going to sign that concessionaire agreement, which basically means they can run their restaurant out of the property there because the land is owned by Cape Coral, obviously. So they give a portion of their profits back to the city in return for being able to run their restaurant there, which is a hot spot.
Right.
Boats come up, people walk up,
yeah,
whatever.
Yeah.
Demolition is happening. And that means they're going to be moving forward with rebuilding. And so a lot of people who live in that area near the yacht club have been waiting for this.
Oh, yeah.
People were telling us over the past months, even year, that, they miss being able to walk there, go grab breakfast, go grab lunch. If you wanted to go to have a beach day, it was nice to have somewhere right there that you could grab a drink or a snack or whatever. So it's coming. It's going to take some time, as all things do. Good things come to those who wait.
Apparently, too, because Boathouse has been around for so long, there were a lot of employees, too, that were they've been there for a while and everything like that. So they were talking online about how they're just looking forward to having their home back.
Yeah, it's a great little spot. I grew up in Cape Coral, and my parents used to live right around the corner from the yacht club. And so we would go there a lot.
Yeah.
They had surprisingly good breakfast.
Okay. I love a good breakfast spot.
Yeah, and you would sink your toes in the sand if you sat on the table right there on the water. You could sit up on the deck.
Okay.
But you could also sit on the sand.
Okay.
They had tables too, so it's
I
fun.
have to be honest with you, and good morning to Darlene and Catherine Long. Good morning. Thanks for watching. I have to be honest with you. In my whole career of being a Southwest Floridian,
You've never been?
to the yacht club.
What?
I know. I felt like I needed to confess some truth this morning. I know. I've done stories near the yacht club, but I've never actually been hey, let's go hang out at the yacht club. I know you're going to look at me differently.
No, I don't. I mean, I think
deserve that.
For me, because my parents lived right there,
Yeah.
when my son was born, when he was a toddler, I used to take him there all the time because I'm I don't want to go to the beach.
That's
but he can
right
run around
there.
and play.
Right.
There's a playground, When I was in high school, we did our lock-in there. Like where they lock you in for the night and you sleep there and they do like haircuts and wrestling and stuff. And
good morning to Lizbeth and Dolores. Thank you for watching. When you say you did your lock-in at the yacht club.
Yeah. So my high school lock-in, you know how like
back
in the day you used to, I don't know if they do that anymore, where you had like your lock-in. They lock you in and you don't leave.
Right.
And you spend the night.
Do that. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's fun because you're like with everyone and there's all kinds of little activities that you do, and, like, bonding things. And we did ours in the ballroom, if you will, of the yacht club.
I thought you guys were sleeping on the sand or some tents.
That would have been cool. That would have been cool.
That's what I was trying to envision. That is very cool. What a cool like memory for you.
Yeah. That's also where I got certified to be a lifeguard. I had to tread a cinder block in the pool.
That is no joke.
You're telling me, girl.
That's why your arms look like that. Good Lord.
That was a long time ago.
It's okay.
Anyway, we're going to go. You and I'm taking you once it's rebuilt.
Okay.
So we're excited for this. In the meantime, we have so many beautiful waterfront restaurants in Cape Coral, but also there's a boathouse location right at the foot of the 31 Bridge, right before Babcock Ranch.
Let's go.
Different location, same restaurant.
I actually also did not know that. Good morning. I just want to say
You're just learning all kinds of things today.
I know.
I love that.
Yeah. I'd like to think my Southwest Florida knowledge is vast, but I'm showing a little like loophole right here.
No, listen, there's a lot of things to know. Yeah. We are all always learning.
I just want to say good morning to Lizbeth Rodriguez, Dolores Williams, Melba Turner, Jeanette Gravely, Allie Simon, and Jonah Bacon, who are all tuned in and watching this morning.
That's a good name, Jonah Bacon.
Jonah Bacon. I hope I'm saying it right. And Barbara Edgar Eisler. I hope you're having a good morning. She just jumped on as well.
Do you guys have any burning questions for Shari?
For Shari or Amy or Shamey?
Ask away.
Yeah.
Shamey.
Maybe we should go with...
I sounded like a French chef just then.
Well, if you do Amy, if you try to put your name in front, Shri.
Amari.
Yeah. Amari. That's a pretty name. I know a lot of
Amari.
children named Amari. Yeah, it's pretty.
There we go.
All right. So if you're just joining us, this is our podcast. We do the Off Script podcast Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays right after the morning news. It is our opportunity to just kind of talk to you in a more relaxed setting.
Chill.
We go community, just like we do in our newscast, community by community, giving you the top stories of the day. Mm-hmm. And I just feel like I should recap the top of show. Like, I don't know why I feel like I need to do that, but it's because people are jumping on. So make sure they know what they're watching.
No, I appreciate that. So we want to go to Naples now because there's a little bit of drama, I guess. The Friends of the Naples Airport have filed a pre-suit.
There is always drama around the Naples airport.
Well, okay, so there's drama a lot of the times that we've been following because of the noise,
That's
right?
Yes, I should be clear about the noise.
So some people who live in the flight paths and live around there are like, this is too noisy. Yeah. There's this like unspoken rule that you're not supposed to take off after certain hours, but it's not like law.
Right.
So some people do.
Mm-hmm. The busier it's gotten.
I mean, it is a very, very busy area of Southwest Florida. So anyway, this group is filing a pre-suit. So they're like, hey, boo, we're suing potentially because they're basically saying that this resolution that was passed by City Council in Naples gives too much control over airport projects. Mm-hmm. And they don't like that. So they're arguing.
I like
They're arguing. I just made a board. They're arguing that this violates State Bill 180, I think it is. Mm-hmm. And that blocks stricter local regulations. But advocates are like, listen, there's going to be an expensive lawsuit if you don't back off on this. This is going to be funded by taxpayers. There's a class action lawsuit already challenging State Bill 180. So there's just a lot going on with the Naples airport, basically.
Yep. Our Mahmoud Bennett is our Collier County community correspondent, and he said it at the beginning of the story. He has been tracking this from the beginning of the lawsuit, and, obviously he'll keep a close eye on this, but that is just the latest update. If you want the full details of the back and forth, you can go to our website, fox4now.com. Literally, you can click community by community now. Our news director, Chris Shaw, has made it so easy.
Yes.
And you can find Mahmoud's complete coverage on this topic.
Yeah, it's like all Collier County.
Yep.
All Naples.
Yep.
All Mahmoud.
All Mahmoud.
All the time. I love it.
Can I say good morning to a couple of our friends?
Please.
All right. So thanks for jumping on to, let me share this with you. Martha Gaines, good morning and happy, what day is it? Thursday. Happy Thursday to Martha Gaines.
Love you all.
Did you not want to say hi to the other people?
I don't know where you're at.
Oh, I got you right here. Happy Thursday to Kim Brenda Thomas. and Pat Ordino and Steve Adams and Con Niem.
I love that we have all these folks watching.
Yeah. And our community correspondent from Fort Myers is also on.
Miyoshi Price.
Did you see the Instagram pictures she posted today?
I did not.
Between her and our producer, Neha, it's too much. They are both so fabulous. Well, I lived by LAX. Oh, Miyoshi's like, it's an airport. She's saying, Naples Airport. She's like, listen, I lived by LAX. So she's basically saying, I know about noise.
I don't actually live that close to Pagefield Airport, but my house is under the flight path on Sundays.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
On Sundays.
Yeah.
Like, you can tell that they changed the patterns because all of a sudden I'm hanging out. I'm like power washing the pool or doing whatever outside. And it's like, and it is loud.
It's very loud.
But I'm like, I have other things to worry about.
One of my favorite pastimes is watching planes take off and land. And so where I grew up in Lehigh, it's obviously in like a lot of flight paths. And I would just love watching them slowly land towards RSW or like take off. I know it's kind of a nerd thing, but I love it. So.
No, it's not. I love it. Did you ever want to be a pilot?
For a long time, I wanted to be a flight attendant.
Really?
We used to fly Caribbean Airlines a lot. And the food on there was so good. So I thought I could get, I wanted that to be me.
Yeah.
And I thought maybe I would get the Caribbean Airlines. They used to give you like a whole meal, jerk chicken and everything like that. Yeah. But once I learned that wasn't a perk, I think I backed off.
I think there was like a minute where I thought about being a flight attendant when I was young.
Yeah.
That could be fun. Travel everywhere.
But flight attendants put in that work. And also I want to say they deal with
a lot.
Yeah. So shout out to the
flight
attendants.
Yes. Shout out to the flight attendants for real. Yeah, I do love watching planes too.
Yeah, I love it. It's so relaxing. Good morning to Steve Adams. Hello. And Josephine Cisneros, Elaine Carmichael, Tony Rodriguez, Kathleen Logan.
We're popping off today.
Martha Gaines. Good morning to all of our friends watching. I love this so much.
Nobody has a burning question for Shari?
For Shami, for Shari or Amy, or together, Shari and Amy. This is our Off Script podcast. We do this every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Yeah, talk about what's going on in Southwest Florida. I'm curious for those of you who are watching with us, are you local? Are you in Southwest Florida?
Good question.
Do you have a tie to Southwest Florida? Like, are you interested in what's going on here? Is that why you're jumped on? Or are you just like, oh, those two are cute?
We will accept. We'll take that.
We will. We're both in mourning today.
I know.
I feel like Thursdays we're often wearing black.
Yeah.
We're like our mail-it-in day.
Almost there. It's like we're almost there. Listen, this is great news for Southwest Floridians. I remember, guys, was it after Ian or was it after Helene and Milton that Stump Pass was like a no-go for a while? Maybe all of them, right? Okay, we all have the same face.
Been a minute.
Okay, so Stump Pass Beach on Manasota Key has reopened after nearly a year of hurricane damage. So I just answered my own question. It's Helene and Milton. I remember our meteorologist, Andrew Shipley, who loves this location, and I might be wrong, but I believe that he actually got engaged here. It means a lot to their family.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
He was like devastated when we found out that Stump Pass was closed. But crews have cleared the debris there and restored parts of the shoreline before reopening it for
it's open.
You and me and all of our friends. Yes.
So it's supposed to be a little bit drier this weekend. Maybe a good spot to go check out. Like the storm, Milton in particular, was so intense there, it actually carved a new channel.
It's crazy. Right.
But these are things was it Charlie? Yeah. Charlie, was it? Yeah. I'm having a conversation with myself. Carved between Captiva.
Yes.
Right? So this happens when we have storms. Hurricane Milton carved a new channel. They call it Milton Pass now. So it links the Gulf to Lemon Bay.
Wow, that's a big deal.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
But anyway, we were talking to people. Alex was, because he covers Charlotte County all day, every day. He lives there. He works there. Mm-hmm. And he was talking to people on the beach, and they were like, you can see the change.
As in, you can see the impact of the storms.
Right.
Yeah.
But still absolutely gorgeous.
Beautiful. Yeah.
It's one of those things. I was driving off of Captiva this past weekend, and it is just one of those things. Like, I feel like we can never get past the recovery fully.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because there's just always like little reminders.
Well, so we grew up here, right? So we know what it looked like.
Yeah.
And it's hard sometimes still to like drive by Captiva, Sanibel, and think, oh, that was the fill in the blank.
Yeah.
You know?
The Mad Hatter.
Right.
And the foliage is like
yes.
Different.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But we take our wins.
So if you want to go, opens at sunrise, closes at sunset, $3 parking. They have some temporary bathrooms right now because they're working on the permanent fixtures. there's always the golf too.
I do not co-sign that. I just want to be clear.
You've never tinkled in the golf. You've never, what? I'm not saying number 2.
You should see our producer Neha's face right now.
Never tinkled in the golf? Thank you.
She says I'm a certified tinkler. She's talking about herself.
You can tell me whatever you want.
I just want to listen. I always feel like, no, I have not, to be honest with you. And I know you think I'm lying, but no, I literally, I physically cannot do it. If we're being honest, I physically cannot do it, even when I've tried.
So what if you're okay, we're not going to go down that rabbit hole. Never mind.
But I will tell you, I will seek out a bathroom.
Okay.
I've left the beach before to go to, you look so shocked at me. I'm telling the truth.
Tinkle?
I can't do it.
I know.
Long
walk. Sometimes you have to drive.
But reporting teaches you how to hold it for a long time, so
which is not healthy.
It's not healthy, but it happens.
Now we're on to like bladder health here on the Off Script podcast. Anyway, I'm excited because one of my favorite pizza spots in Southwest Florida is celebrating a big anniversary. We're talking about D-Hop. Woohoo! Downtown House of Pizza, for those of you who don't know what it is. So
how big is this anniversary, Amy?
What?
Oh, our producer, Allie, is telling us we pressed the wrong button.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Tell them how many years for
20
D-Hop.
years. 20 years.
20 years of After the Club.
So they're celebrating.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, 6 to 9.
Yeah. During Music
Walk. They're going to be doing free giveaways. They're going to have live music. If you've never been to D-Hop, you should go. I used to live in it where they would deliver. This was like a minute ago.
Okay.
So I could get it delivered back in the day.
Bless.
I love it much better though. Like there's just something about it fresh out of their little pizza oven when they heat up the slice.
Amen, sister. D-Hop is my go-to place after I hit, Soho or one of those other places.
Yeah.
It's like the night's not complete without going to D-Hop. Or even like if I'm hanging out in downtown Fort Myers, I'm like,
I want a piece of pizza.
I want a piece of pizza.
And it doesn't have to be like a late night. It's not like, it is a late night hotspot, but it can also be like dinner for the kids. It's not like Taco Bell.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
For me, where I'm like, I can only eat that at 2 a.m.
Amen, sister. I hear that.
Not Neha. She loves Taco Bell.
Yeah.
But I'm happy for them. 20 years.
Yeah. I mean, truly a staple in the downtown community and in Southwest Florida. So why not go celebrate with them? Again, Music Walk is tomorrow as well. Yeah. If you haven't been to Music Walk, they do it once a month. And I believe it's downtown. Is it the third
Friday of every month?
Okay, because there's Art Walk and Music Walk, and I get it mixed up. Just Google it. But they have a bunch of live performers in downtown, and so it's just so nice to just walk downtown and go in and out of the shops, grab food, and enjoy the music and the people playing down there.
Downtown Fort Myers has come so far since I was a kid.
Preach.
Like when I was little, there wasn't a whole lot on the first floor of places except for nightclubs and attorneys' offices. You know what I mean? So now it's just like it's changed so much. And I just love where we're at.
I mean, they've had that conversation about making it a culinary district as well. So it's like slowly evolving. And for foodies like our producer, Neha, it's like ideal food central,
I tried that new place, OEC. It was good. Try it out.
We're very passionate about OEC and this whole team.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Cute restaurant. What street is that? One thing I can't ever figure out are my downtown streets.
Hold on. Is it? It's not Hendry. It's First?
It feels like First.
Hendry and First.
All right.
Ish area.
Yeah. Our producer, Allie, is saying, what was in there before? Blue Sushi.
Right. It's where the old Blue Sushi was. Yes, right next to Scoops on First.
Look at you. This girl. It's right next to Scoops on First. Not even from here. Let us know, girl. Anyway, definitely worth checking out, but definitely make a reservation because these two, Allie and Neha, our producers, will tell you you'll end up sitting in a corner if you don't make a reservation.
This is
just packed.
Let's talk about the kids on your phone or on their tablet and making purchases. This is one of those things that we're learning parents need to apparently kind of crack down on a little bit or maybe put some like safety nets in place.
Yeah. So this new survey that just came out, right, says 72% of parents believe kids don't understand the true value of money in today's digital payment world.
I agree with that. 100%.
Well, because it's not tangible. It's not like your mom gave you $10 to spend, right?
And it's just like when it's gone, it's gone.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. With a green, what did you say? What did you call it?
Green light card.
A green light card or debit card or Apple Pay. It's like that thing just works. You just tap it. There's no, it makes sense that there's no understanding of what the value is behind it.
Yeah. Or like the kids will be like, please, can I get 1,800 Robux? And I'm like, for $49.99? No, you cannot.
Right.
Like, please, Mom.
Right.
Like, no, that is insane.
And for them, it's like, what are you talking about?
They're like, it's just a tap of a button.
100%.
You know?
100%.
So a third of parents say that they have caught their kids making unauthorized purchases online. The average price, we're not talking $20 here.
Right.
$170.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Now, I'm not laughing. Like,
has it happened to you?
Not really, no.
Okay.
Yeah, I got that on lock.
I know that's right, girl.
Yeah, it's like, require password every 15 minutes. I'm like, no. Require password every purchase.
But weren't you saying how one of the girls was like, Mommy, if you just press right here.
Yes, little turkey. She came over and she's like, it needs your password for an update. And I was like, really? And I exit out and it needed the password to purchase something. I'm like, you little turkey.
I love it. But I do feel like amongst the parents that we have here in the newsroom, this conversation like continues. We were just talking about it with our assistant news director. So just experts stress that parents just make sure you set your rules, monitor that online spending, and use unauthorized purchases as a teaching moment, which is probably very important because at first you're like, what the?
A screaming moment
100%.
And then a teaching moment.
Yeah.
What I found interesting about the report was that these purchases that the kids are making like secretly that they think they might get away with, it's not clothes, it's not like the purse or the perfume, it's like online stuff.
Right. One of them
Robux, that type of stuff.
Yeah. One listed in this survey was cryptocurrency.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. Because we're thinking about little kids, but we're also talking about like teenagers as well in this whole survey. Yeah. It's wild. Anyway, I do see that, let me read a couple of these comments. She says, my friend's kid just spent $1,000 last week on Roblox. Do you think that parent's first reaction was teaching moment?
No. But also, like, here's the thing. If they buy it, do you know how hard it is to get reimbursed from the app stores? Especially, what if they already used it? They're like, let me upgrade her face. Oh, she needs those shoes.
It's done.
My little avatar.
It's done.
Mm-hmm. Like, sorry.
Also,
$1,000. You know what I could buy with $1,000?
I'm trying to tell you, girl. Brian says better teach them kids math. I know that's right, Brian. Period.
Let's talk about spending as we're going down that rabbit hole.
Yeah, for sure.
So there's this new kind of like rule. There was a book that was written called The Wealth Ladder that has this idea on daily spending and how you should make some personal rules for your daily spending so it doesn't become like what we were just talking about with the kids, you know, like it's just like easy to swipe, and you could go through a day and be like, dang, I just spent hundreds of bucks.
Yes. It's called a willingness to pay.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of think, and Allie is our producer who brought this to our attention and she can elaborate on it, but I kind of think it's like setting a mental budget. So it's like if you walk into, I don't know, Bath and Body Works, because I'm a Bath and Body Works kind of girl, I fall for those candles and stuff. And if I walk in and I'm like, I need that fall candle sitting there so pretty, asking me to pay for it. The difference is instead of me just grabbing it and saying I need to add it to my fall decor, it's like, if that candle is $16.95 or more, I'm not buying it. And then you flip it over and it says $16.95, and then it's the self-control to put it back. So for me, for someone like me, I feel like I kind of go in and I'm like, I'm not like with a budget mentality already for the most part, but I'm not consistent about it. So I might see that price tag and I'm like $16.95, but you know what, girl, you worked really hard this week. So you should just buy that candle for yourself. And I think that's where I like falter.
Yeah.
But the idea is to kind of like limit your limit to pay, like exactly like whatever you're willing to pay for that item.
Right.
Putting a number on it.
Put a number on it. The 0.01% rule tied to your daily spending. So your net worth.
Yes.
Whatever you're willing to spend every day should be 0.01%.
It's crazy. When you start to break down those numbers.
Yeah.
Think about, and he said something too, Allie, about what you get paid per hour, right? When you start to really look at those numbers and you're like, you know what, I'm not buying that $16.95 candle.
Right, like I might have to work an hour just to get that candle. Yeah,
exactly.
No, it is interesting. I have realized the older I get that I'm, like I want to buy all the things, but I don't pull the trigger as often as I not should, but like I pull it far less frequently than
you used to.
Most people would think.
Yeah.
No, like I get like buying anxiety.
Uh-huh.
Like, oh, do I really need? I don't need that. I'll go back to it.
What is the thing that I do want to say good morning to Lily, who just jumped on, and Benja. I love that name so much. Good morning, and thank you for joining us. And good morning to Barbara as well. I forgot what I was saying. I was so distracted.
You were talking about what is it that makes me not buy something?
Yeah. Like what? No. What is the thing that you really struggle with? Like when you walk in the store and you're like, dresses? Is it makeup?
No, it's not like stuff for work. If I need work dresses or makeup, that I'm like, well, I need it.
Right.
But it's like stuff for the house.
Always.
I don't need it. Do I really need it?
Yeah.
No, I don't need it.
Yeah.
No, nobody cares.
The themed home decor section at like TJ Maxx.
I know, because you could spend so much money.
Well, you think you're not.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, oh, it's $7.99.
Yeah, but then when you add up the whole cart.
Exactly. Homegirl's like 300, that'll be $368.48. And I'm like, huh.
Yeah. It adds up quickly.
Yeah. We should mention that Ryan has a really great segment. Do you want to talk about that?
You can talk about it.
It's your money.
It's your money. I may have named it.
Did you name it that? It is. I randomly will say, it's your money.
It's your money.
Yeah. I love it so much. So our Ryan Kruger, who is our senior reporter during the day, you might see him during Fox 4 News at 5 and 6. He does a great segment called It's Your Money.
He does.
And he talks about all the ways that you can save, whether it comes to travel, everyday spending. He talks about Gen Z spending. And you can find his segments on our website, fox4now.com.
Has his own landing page.
Yeah.
Today's National Cheeseburger Day, if anyone cares. Do you have like a favorite cheeseburger place? Why is she laughing? McDonald's?
How'd you know? I am pretty basic like that. I was just telling
I do love a good McDonald's cheeseburger. But to me, that's not like, when I think of like a burger, I don't know why. Like I like McDonald's cheeseburgers, but they're so like dainty.
They're dainty. To me, I feel like that's enough, and I don't even want to know how many calories those are. But the Shari Armstrong burger at Ford's Garage is actually
what is on
fire. that? I don't really know. I don't really remember what's on it, but it's so fire. It's like got an aioli and a
aioli's always good.
Yeah, it's so good.
I'm a Five Guys lover. I also just love right? Five Guys so good. Though I meant to ask you the other day, you can't eat Five Guys, can you, because of all the peanuts in the building?
Actually, I still go there, but I never interact with
the people. EpiPen with you, or did you say you don't interact with the people?
No, with the peanuts.
Oh, okay.
Not the people.
She doesn't interact with the peanuts. Aren't the French fries fried in peanut oil?
Yeah, but I'm fine. I mean, I've been eating them for years, and I'm fine.
Okay, so it's not peanut oil.
No, it's like the actual peanut. Like if you ever want to kill me, that's how you can do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't.
Thank you.
Yes, I love you too.
Somebody got to be taking notes, I'm sure. But.
So I guess tonight's cheeseburger night at home. Oh, actually, yeah, I think today's cheeseburger day at school. Maybe that's why.
Nice. Yeah. And also, like, it's all, like, we tried to Google where you could go. It's literally practically any place you can think of. Burger King, McDonald's, they all have
specials.
Deals. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
On your cheeseburger. So, FYI, it's
BOGO Whoppers.
Ooh.
Maybe. Who knows?
Ooh.
Anyway.
And Miyoshi said In-N-Out burgers.
Oh, yeah. I've only had In-N-Out burger one time. When I went to school in Tallahassee, I went to Florida State, I used to eat Whataburger a lot.
Whataburger! They have a deal, too, today.
Yeah?
Not that it matters here.
We're getting a Whataburger, aren't we?
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah. It's going to be across from near Bell Tower.
Yes.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Man, Southwest Florida.
R.I.P. Boston Market.
I know.
That's where it was. That's where it's
Those
going.
Mashed potatoes were like, but remember before it was Boston Market, it was Boston Chicken? Do you remember that?
I remember it was Boston Chicken.
There used to be a location in Cape Coral on Del Prado where the Starbucks is now, right in front of the Coralwood Mall.
Okay.
That was a Boston Chicken. I was like, give me some mashed potatoes.
Yes, girl.
Yep. My husband's always like, if there's a sneeze guard, I'm not a fan.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't want to go somewhere where there's like a sneeze guard.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, when you put it like that.
I know. But then, like, you got to pray. You just got to pray and let it go.
Yeah.
Like, when you're, for real, like, if you go on a cruise or whatever, what are you doing?
Oh, yeah, not watching everyone around the food.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm doing. Who's hungry?
Well, I just, Brian says he's coming over. I know that's right, Brian.
Coming over from where?
Are you coming over? Well, he put cheeseburgers, so I'm pretty sure.